Hey guys and girls, welcome back to Utawarerumono. I got our characters to level 5 like I wanted. Leveling was pretty simple, pretty fast. I am really shocked at that. We'll see how that gets later on though. But let's go to the dining hall, because I guess next we have to get our food for some eats. Huh? Oh no, shit, that's her. Right. It got dark outside while we were busy organizing our belongings. At some point, a tantalizing aroma wafted into the room from somewhere else in the room. In the inn, the scent tickled my nose and made my stomach growl with hunger. Chuckling, Kuan led me downstairs where we found a group of locals drinking and dining merrily. Now a staggering number of dishes are lined up on the table before us. Jeez, what's with these portions, though? The plates are all stacked so high with food they threaten to topple. This is way too much for two. Hell, there's even enough food crowding the table for at least 10 people. Oblivious to my dumbfounded state, Kuan reaches for a plate and hums happily to herself. That's why they're so strong. They eat like Goku. She piles heaps of meat and vegetables onto some kind of thin dough, wrapping it all up neatly. The wrap, bursting at the seams with ingredients, disappears in just a few bites. Kuan opens her mouth wide and stuffs her face, but somehow she makes it look refined. Well, I'm happy to hear you say that. This all looks quite a feast. I hope she didn't splurge for my sake. Huh? Did she take my portion? Did she say the rest? Well, not really. I nod unconsciously, not quite able to tell her I'm more taken aback by the sheer quantity. From the plate in front of her, Kuan grabs another one of those thin sheets of flatbread. This? I pick up another of the flimsy doughy sheets, watching it pillow pliantly around my fingers. She called it a skin, but it looks like it's grain pounded and baked like flatbread, not actual animal hide. Amamuni. Kuan handed me the wrapped bundle of food. Talk about extra large. The skin looks like it's fit to burst. She's definitely overstuffed this. As I stare in disbelief at mine, Kuan makes another just like it and digs in. Persuaded, I take a careful bite, cautious not to let any of the filling spill. Munch. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. A little heavy on the seasoning, but still good. And it tastes even better since it's a free meal. Kuan smiles proudly. I don't think being able to wrap things up in a skin makes you a cook, but whatever you say. I managed to bite my tongue before the quip actually escapes my throat. It's certainly delicious, but I'm getting parched. Probably the seasoning. Is there anything to drink? As though reading my mind, Kuan slides a bowl of amber-colored liquid toward me. Oh, thanks. I take an experimental sip, tasting the beverage. It has an odd citrusy flavor, but it's not overpowering. In fact, it cleanses my palate pretty nicely. Is this alcohol? Interesting. It almost seems like beer, but that citrus taste distinguishes it from standard lager. Homeland? You're not from around here, then? I see. I don't know what part of the world you're from, but that sounds like it's far away. But, like, you got caught in a storm or something? Kuan puts a finger to her lips, smiling proudly. Something close to a storm? Like a tsunami? Or a giant whirlpool? Giant sea monster attack. Cause yeah, that's normal. That's nowhere near like a storm. Hold on, you're just pulling my leg, aren't you? This is some kind of joke. Kuan tilts her head quizzically. I don't know words. I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm starting to get a headache trying to wrap my head around this. Time to change the subject. So I'm curious, why are you traveling? Do you have some goal way out here? Some objective? If it's hard to talk about, you don't have to. Kuan smiles sweetly, and I have to admit, the beauty of it charms me a little. Drinks the... Oh, no, she's out. I feel like that last part somehow spoils the rest of it. Doesn't your family worry that... At that, Kuon's expression turns dark and distant. Wrong thing to say. A normal parent probably wouldn't let their young daughter travel alone, much less overseas. So, sorry, I didn't mean... What? That's all? That sullen face just now made me think you don't have a family, and since I said, If that's the case, then it's Actually, no. It's not fine. Won't they be worried about you? Liar. If they were, you wouldn't be dreading the scolding they're gonna give you. I bet she's like a royal, and she decided to just take like a pilgrimage type of journey. You'd think there'd be a rational limit to what counts as independence. What? We're working tomorrow too? You're still eating? Somehow Kuan manages to put a whole new amamuni together while I was distracted. She eats eagerly. I'll give her this. The girl really likes her food. Blurg. I ate way too much. I feel like food's gonna come out the wrong way if I open my mouth. As I lie down rubbing my stomach, Kuan digs through her bags, searching for something. How can she still move around like that? She ate more than double her own body weight. She really doesn't look like she eats as much as she does. Where does it all go with that figure? What are you doing? She seems to be in a good mood, humming to herself happily. Kuan has a dreamy look on her face. A bath, huh? You can't get a proper one on the road, that's for sure. Huh? It's a bath, but you can't soak in it? Ah, I see. No hot tubs then. I'd prefer a good soak, but a steam bath still sounds pretty good right now. Guess you're right. Now that she mentions it, I did sweat a lot, exerting myself on the trek earlier. Too bad about the hot water, but it'll feel nice to relax in the steam. Alright, I'll go do that then. Kuan makes a noise as if she's suddenly remembering something. It's, is it like, they can both go in the same one? Is that what she's about to say? And she puts a finger to her chin, deep in thought. Why is she looking at me like that? Hmm? Hey. No. Oh, I don't mind waiting. My stomach's so full I don't think I can move from this spot anyway. Besides, I want to relax. She pushes a set of clothes into my hands. When did she put those together? I seriously doubt that. I mean, I hope I haven't. If you insist. I have a weird feeling about this, but it'd be rude to refuse her goodwill, so... Okay, got it. As I leave the room and head left, a long hallway greets me as promised. The door at the end of the hall opens into something like a changing room, lined with shelves. Doesn't seem like anyone else is using the bath right now. I should be able to unwind without worry. I untie my sash and toss my clothes haphazardly onto a random shelf. I open another door at the far end of the changing room, and a blast of hot air washes over me. The bath beyond is spacious for an inn like this. Benches line the walls enough to seat 5 people. Set into the opposite wall is something like a furnace without an opening, fenced in by wood. Judging by the heat waves rising from it, you probably pour water over that to make the steam. I flop onto one of the wooden benches and let out a deep sigh. The room's warmth suffuses me. I didn't realize how good it would feel. I zone out staring at the ceiling and thinking the day's events wash over me. I woke up in a strange place. Then a monstrous creature attacked me, only for Kuan to save me in the nick of time. Now here I am with no memory, no belongings, no power, no place to go home to. A lot of nothing. What am I going to do? No point stressing over it. As it stands, I can't do much but trust in Kuan's hospitality. We'll see how things play out. Taking a ladle from the bench, I throw water over the heating apparatus. The hiss of evaporating water and a cloud of steam fill the room, heating the air. Gah, I walk so much, my calves are all swollen. The arches of my feet, too. Ow. A dull pain shoots through my foot when I try to rub the ache away. Perturbed, I lift my foot, looking at the sole to find the source of the pain. Huh? A loud thud interrupts me from the other side of the wall. What the? Did something collapse? Doesn't matter. I look back down at the poor sole of my foot, rife with blisters. Some of them torn and bloodied. Jesus. Yikes, the skin's peeling too. Guess we did walk a pretty long way. Probably better not to touch that. Left with no choice, I return to massaging my sore calves instead. Huh? Suddenly I get the feeling I'm being watched. I glance around the steam-filled room, but of course no one is in here with me. Probably just my imagination. Oh well, I should loosen up my other muscles while I'm here. Up we go. Careful of my feet, I ease myself up and stand upright, stretching out my whole body. Oops, the washcloth around my waist is... Wait, there's that noise again. Where's that coming from? Oh, is someone being a pervert? Really? Some kind of small animal? Who knows what weird creatures the innkeeper might have around. Well, no big deal. As long as it minds its own business. Now I'll start with some loosening up. Shake, 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 shake. What the hell? The thing's making a lot of noise out there. What's with that ruckus? Whatever next, some hip swivels. Ha. Whoever it is losing their mind from seeing the hip swivels. Alright, here we go. Pick up the pace. Jiggle, jiggle, thwip. Something crashes loudly and scampers off. Just animals fighting. I don't really know the seasons here, but I guess spring must be close. Loosened up, I sit back down on the bench and surrender myself to the relaxing steam. Ah, that hits the spot. Wow. Well then. Phew. I'm out of the bath. Kuan just had a heart attack. I returned to the room relaxed and refreshed to find Kuan sitting in the corner with her back turned. Kuan, I'm out. What's going on? No reply. She doesn't seem to even notice me. The hip swivels killed her. When I approach, I can faintly hear her muttering to herself, gaze vacant. It sounds like she's saying thwap thwap, but it's difficult to make out. Kuan? I put my hand on her shoulder. Whoa! I'm the one who's surprised here. Did something happen? You had a 1,000-yard stare and you were mumbling like you'd seen something awful. What happened? Why are you averting your eyes? Despite her words, Kuan is in fact looking entirely to one side. No, you definitely are. I round on her and place myself in front of her eyes, but she turns away again. And your face is bright red. What's the deal? I lean down and put my face right in front of hers. She still refuses to make eye contact. Instead, her cheeks turn even redder, and her eyes are bloodshot like she's been drinking. Your eyes are red, too. Are you feeling... What? Out of the blue, Kuan grabs me and tosses me away like a rag doll, with that casual strength of hers. No! My body flies through the air, landing squarely on the bed. What are you do... Kuan pulls my feet upward and inspects the soles. Tell you what? Was there something I needed to tell her? Kuan ignores the question, frowning deeply at the sight of my ruined soles. What? I did tell you, repeatedly. I run through the day's events in my mind. I did gripe and complain several times. I actually, come to think of it, I never complained out aloud. I only ever muttered my gripes. Kuan takes several small pills from the pouch at her waist and puts them into her mouth, chewing. What's that? Kuan only smiles, taking the chewed up glob from her mouth and smearing it on my feet. Okay. This will sting a bit. I can't quite figure out why, but a chill rolls down my spine at the sight of that cheerful smile. Kuan's fingers work the substance into my feet, paying special attention to where the skin peels. Is she applying a salve or something? It's definitely stinging. Ow! Maybe stinging isn't quite the word. It itches and tingles more than it stings. It's probably the medicine, but suddenly I can't contain the urge to scratch my itching feet. But when I reach for them, Kuan bats my hands away. So that's why she was smiling. God, it itches. It itches. Still smiling, Kuan expertly wraps my feet in tight bandages, sealing in the salve. Kuan sets an odd-legged jar next to my pillow. What's that? She removes the jar's perforated lid. The inside looks to be packed with white ash. Then, nestling a small piece of charcoal in the ash, she lights it and waits for a moment. Finally, another small black pill goes on top of the lit charcoal. A moment passes and sweet, fruity scents begin to waft from the jar, filling my nostrils. An incense burner, huh? Even as Kuan speaks, I can feel the fragrance soothing my mind and dulling my pain. I feel light. Oh, that's blissful. No, I'm good. I'm really, really good. Getting sleepy. Eyelids heavy. That's her bed. I'm sinking. My consciousness swirling away into oblivion. That's your what? That's my what? Oh, you can't say that's my and then cut me off, lady. What is this music? It's soft and a little nostalgic. Where have I heard it before? I feel like I've... somewhere. Where am I? No one else around, or... Huh? Someone's over there. Hey, you there! Could you spare a moment? Hey, I'm sorry for bothering you, but could I ask you something? Hello? What's with this guy? Excuse me, hello? Huh? Is he trying to say something? He's not looking so good. Is he sick? Hey, is he just crazy? Oh my god, he's turning into a monster. Ah! The hell was that about? Alright, I'm gonna end this part off here, guys. Thanks for watching. That was weirdly creepy. I don't know why I'm having dreams of weird old men exploding. But anyway, leave a like, subscribe, share with a friend. I'll see you next time. We'll see what happens from here. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.